Okay. Let's cancel. Let's do Nightmare. Survivor achievement can still be unlocked in Hard or Nightmare. Yeah. Unfortunately, I am going to have to save over my previous saves. And I'm now acutely aware of some audio issues I was having. I recorded this earlier. I recorded the first, all the way up to the first save point. It was my first episode of this, and the microphone didn't work. So now I gotta come back, I gotta do it again. So I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna get back to where I was, so you guys can see, you know, I don't want to leave it.
The commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting.
I don't want to leave it with no beginning.
The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up.
I think the network missed you for like 50 years, if I remember from Alien. Between Alien and Aliens, I think it was 50 years, wasn't it? Now, I noticed that some of the other videos that are going to come later in this series, you're going to hear some distortion in the sound. It's because the way I was wearing the microphone, I was unaware that it was getting too close to my face at some point. So I apologize in advance for that.
We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anesidora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol Station. It's proprietary material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible.
You can tell these cinematics were made for a better system than this, than the 360. I think it's running, and it looks like about 25 to 30 frames a second right now. And it was meant for much smoother animation.
There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing.
So I'm going to try to get this caught all the way back up to where I was.
Across my desk, I read the case.
Hopefully I can then begin at the mission. You know, I mean, maybe I've opened up that chapter so I can go back, because I left off at the end, or at the very beginning of a new chapter.
Still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe.
Hopefully I ain't gonna play all the way back through again. That would suck. But I'll do it if I have to. I actually had a really good scientific question rant that I went on, only to discover that my microphone wasn't working, which kind of irks me. I had a question about these spaceships. And Star Trek, and in this, every game. Oh, excuse me. In every game, they got these really cool spaceships that have artificial gravity. Okay, first of all, we've not discovered a graviton yet. Theoretically... Ooh, what's this? Oh, close all the pod lids. Cool. Theoretically, gravity should have its own particles, being that it's a fundamental force that holds the universe together. Alright, and we have never found a graviton. So how could we make artificial gravity? Even theoretically, how could we make artificial gravity? Alright. The shitter leaked on the way through space. Okay, I'm taking a shower in a t-shirt and my underwear. I can't see my space titties. Anyway, we've still not discovered gravitons or anything like that. So how could we make artificial gravity? And suppose we can. Let's make artificial gravity. Alright, then what? Now you're flying a spaceship through space that has a gravitational field equal to that of Earth, but in a really small area. You're going to draw all kinds of like space debris and junk, and stuff's going to be hitting your ship with some pretty hard force, because I don't know if you know it or not, but the Earth's got a pretty significant gravitational field. And if you're like Earth-like levels of gravity here, if you've got Earth-like levels of gravity on the ship, it should be like every time it goes near a space rock or a piece of debris, which granted isn't going to be everywhere, it should be like drawing it in and getting the shit knocked out of it by it. Now I'm just not going to overwrite any current save files. Hopefully my save is still saved somewhere. Okay, is this the way I came into the room? Or did I come in? Yeah, it is. Okay, I forget which movie it was. It might have been 2001: A Space Odyssey or so. I saw someone do a mock-up of a spaceship where basically the center part of the spaceship stood still and the outside rotated around it, and that's what generated its artificial gravity, which made a whole lot of sense. That, you know, it's not real gravity, it's centrifugal force forcing you to the outside of the circular spacecraft is what's causing... Okay. Did I just... No. I better go find that chick first. And talk to her, and then come back, talk to him. But that wouldn't really be gravity, but it would simulate gravity. You know, if going on a long space trip, low gravity for long periods of time will degrade your bones. It'll make you less healthy. Okay, I think this is the bathroom area, right? Yes. I'm lost on this ship. But that would simulate gravity. That seems like it would be a great way to do it, and it wouldn't bring any extra weight in on you. It wouldn't attract other objects in space to hit your ship. But if you could make an artificial gravity field, it seems like it would just, I don't know. It seems like it'd be a bad idea to actually do it, that's what I'm trying to say. If that makes any sense to you, because gravity is going to cause a problem when you're passing through space near any object, and you've got enough gravity to simulate Earth. I don't know. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Oh.
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Did she just say my mother has been missing for 50 years?
I'll catch up with him.
How, this girl, and this is... not trying to say that in a disrespectful way. And if you guys want to read those, you can just pause and then read those. The first time I did this video, I read them all out loud. Then I realized by the next video that that was going to get really tedious really fast. But if my mom's already been missing for 50 years, how old is the chick that I'm playing as in this? Okay. Talk to this guy.
Oh, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep.
A spoiler alert, he's a robot. He's got to be a robot. I've seen some other, not complete, total walkthroughs,
Been a strong
but I'm pretty sure he's a robot.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this. We talked. She seems nervous.
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive. Should help us with any issues we might encounter.
Well, hopefully my little rant that I had about artificial gravity on spaceships makes sense to you,
Looks
and
like we're up.
I wasn't just rambling, I hope. Actually, I'm just hoping to get this done. Okay, this is the right way.
Hope you all had a restful journey. She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshall Wade, is that right? I'll hail Sebastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
She's got cute hair.
Sorry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector lock.
Turn on so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing document?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Okay, these two are the guys that run the ship, and we're just passengers, right? This game does have really pretty graphics,
Can
though.
we see it?
Switch to monitors.
Oh, you know, her mom could have been missing for 50 years
Is that damage?
by now. If she spent a lot of time traveling through space and a lot of time in hypersleep, I guess she would be
Looks like the dry
a
dock
lot
is
younger than she
through.
should be. I should have thought of that.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSB 776.
Okay, the planet looks really good, and the space station looks really good, but those stars in the background
You're holding the
don't look
Nostromo
quite right
recorder unit. We
in that
request immediate permission
picture
to
that they
transfer
had.
Passengers port side over. Hello, Marshall? Marshall, this is the Torrens. Say again?
Come on, get over with the cinematic.
The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Those spacesuits look like samurai armor.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover
They,
this.
I mean,
6 weeks.
why would a spacesuit need that much steel, like lobster tail layered on the shoulders in the chest area. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure after this little incident that they have with this, they're probably glad that these spacesuits are armored. But does this kind of accident happen so often in this universe that armored spacesuits are the normal? Because I would think that by the time we got technology this advanced that we're traveling to other star systems, we wouldn't be fucking up so much that we have to armor civilian spacesuits. Because we have so many damn accidents.
My God, Rick.
I don't know.
You're doing good, Tim. Just keep moving.
Taylor Ripley, hold on!
Yep.
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
Now see, the space station's got Earth-like gravity. Okay, I understand how a space station could orbit a gas giant planet like it's orbiting. Gas giant planets have immense gravity. Alright, and this thing's going to generate gravity equal to Earth, so it's Earth-like gravity envelope, which means it's going to create a spatial distortion equal to Earth. It would not stay in orbit around this gas giant for very long unless it's like way far away and in a really big orbit. Unless their artificial gravity works in some way where it only pulls things that are like really close to it and it doesn't affect things that are very far away, which I don't know how you would do that. I mean, it's like making a laser that only extends to 2 feet. You know, laser pointer, and the laser only goes out 2 feet. The light goes on infinitely in one direction, and I'm pretty sure you can't limit how far gravity pull. It's just got its natural limits where you don't feel it no more. I don't know. I would like someone to explain to me how they expect that this artificial gravity would work on these stations. Because don't get me wrong, it's a cool idea. Alright, this is getting really close to where my first video left off. So I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to go set all this up to download or upload to YouTube. I got like this and 2 or 3 other episodes already done. I'm probably only going to put out like 2 today, and then hold on to the others and put them out slowly. So I'll actually get ahead. Maybe during this week I can get enough ahead that I can actually be putting out 2 videos a day again. I haven't been able to put out many videos a week here lately. The kids have had a lot of time. Okay. This is where I say the kids have had a lot of time off work because Midwest has had a lot of really bad snowstorms. So my kids have been off school. It's hard for me to record from my computer when my kids are home because they're loud. They're kids. I got kids ranging between 15 and 7. And they're obnoxiously loud all the time because, you know, they're kids. I'll get them to calm down for a little bit so I can do some recording when they've been home for several days in a row. But that only holds for so long before they have to be loud because they're kids. So being able to record console games allows me to record in my room, so I can record any time of day. I can shut the door if there's nothing going on. I can record early in the day. I can record late in the day. Right now everyone's asleep, and I'm recording and not bothering anyone. So I'm going to be able to get a lot more videos out now that I got something I can do console games on. Well, anyhow, if you liked, let me know. If you didn't like, let me know. Any kind of comments will help. Like, share, what have you. And I will see you guys in... Well, I guess I won't technically see you. But I will see you guys again soon. And I will have a face cam on my console recorder here soon. I explained the first time I went through the video, my Xbox doesn't have an HDMI port, so the recording card that I'm using is actually using a really cool component cable, but it's actually designed for the PlayStation 3. So when I updated the software on my recording card, it thinks that it's a, well, I told it that it was an Xbox 360, but it's recording the configuration of a PlayStation 3, so it doesn't know what to think. So I can't add a face cam to it yet. I'm going to have to get that straightened out with the software before I can add a face cam to it. But I will have one eventually, or hopefully here soon. Alright, well, I will talk to you guys later.